A teacher in Canada is causing a little bit of a stir at his school because he is showing up to class dressed up as a woman with breasts that are larger than not only larger than the balloons at my child's birthday party, they're probably the size of like 4 bowling balls each. Okay, and he has this, this was not surgically done. It would be impossible to stretch the skin that far. There's no letter. I can't tell you it's a double D or E or F or G. There's no letter. It's probably like a double X, okay? And so he shows up with this prosthetic on, dressed up like a woman, looking like a complete crazy person, which he is. And the students rightly raised some questions and said, hey, this is kind of weird, right? And there's videos of it going around the internet. And the guy, obviously, I don't mean to make fun of the guy. The guy's obviously completely out of his mind and should see a psychiatrist and probably be committed. But he's now, in our insane society, is permitted not only to kind of run around humiliating himself and acting like a madman, but he's permitted to miseducate students. And then this was brought to the school, and what did the school say? Did the school take the side of reason and normality and the students and the parents? Or did the school take the side of sexual anarchy and this maniac teacher? You know the answer. School said, we are aware of discussion on social media and in the media regarding Oakville Trafalgar High School. This in a letter to parents. We would like to take this opportunity to reiterate to our community that we are committed to establishing and maintaining a safe, caring, inclusive, equitable, and welcoming learning and working environment for all students and staff. We strive to promote positive learning and ensure a safe environment for all students and staff and community, regardless of race, age, ability, sex, gender identity, gender expression, sexual orientation, ethnicity, on and on and on and on and on. Religion, on and on and on. Now, of course, you can't do both. You can't protect the sort of sexual maniacs, their freedom to do whatever they want in public, and the freedom of people based on their religion not to have this nonsense shoved down their throats. What does this come down to? This isn't just, okay, we're going to pass a law to stop this specific thing. You can only have prosthetics that go up to C cup, okay? You can't go to double X, okay? No, obviously that's not how you're going to handle it. The problem here is that there are protections for what's called SOGI, sexual orientation and gender identity. As long as there are legal protections in Canada or the United States, now we have them in both places, as long as there are legal protections where you can't discriminate on the basis of sexual orientation and gender identity, then you can't stop this. Because someone could just say, my sexual orientation is to have like gigantic triple Z prosthetic breasts on, even though I'm a man, and to wear high heels and stilettos in class and a wig. That's my gender identity. That's my sexual orientation and expression. And if you dare oppose me, you awful parents and students and people with 2 brain cells and a normal sense of things, if you ever oppose me, I'm going to take you to court. And as long as you have a protection for this bizarre amorphous category, sexual orientation, gender identity, that's what you're going to get. The only way out of this is to repeal those protections. They're ridiculous. Those protections weren't in place until just a few years ago because Neil Gorsuch decided to completely squish on the Supreme Court and enshrined in civil rights law protection for SOGI, for gender expression or whatever. Well, what can be done by a robed lawyer on the Supreme Court can be undone, especially when it's this radical. But conservatives have to go that far. If conservatives think that they're going to solve this problem by just squishing in the middle and saying, okay, well, your miniskirt has to, listen, mister, your miniskirt has to go down at least to 3 inches above your knee, then we're not going to win. Well, mister, okay, we've got to approve your prosthetic by the Bureau of Transgender Bras or something. It's not going to work, okay? You've got to rip this out root and branch. Right now, go to epicwill.com, use promo code Knowles. The Daily Wire has been closely following the tragic death of an actress earlier this month. And however tragic and shocking, the underreported story is that she died without a will, leaving her son to file court papers to control her estate. Do not let this happen to you. It's a nightmare scenario. Do you really want to burden your kids with this while they're still grieving? Take 5 minutes today. Set up your will with Epic Will. A complete will package with Epic Will provides you with so much more than just the protection of your assets. They look at your whole legacy, your finances, your medical wishes, your responsibilities as a parent or caregiver. They bundle your last will, living will, healthcare power of attorney, HIPAA release, and durable financial power of attorney in one easy package to make sure that your entire legacy, everything you leave behind, is protected. And They make it incredibly easy and affordable. It only costs $119 for a single person to create a will, and when you use promo code Knowles, you will save 10%. Do yourself and your loved ones a favor. Make sure you have a will in place today. Go to epicwill.com, use promo code Knowles to save 10% on Epic Will's complete will package. That's epicwill.com, promo code Knowles. I'm so glad you liked that clip. Now, here's what I need you to do. You've got to ring that bell, subscribe, get the notifications on this YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.